Macca's Guides.
Hey, what's up guys? Macca here with a Halo MCC video. I'll be showing you how to get the Airborne Achievement, which was added as a part of the title update 2 back in early January 2015. For this achievement, we have to launch a Warthog for at least 5 seconds, have it splatter an enemy, and it has to be done in Halo CE. Now you can do this a variety of ways with friends or whatever, using grenades and crazy jumps. I'm going to be showing you a 2-controller method that you can do by yourself. This is one of the rarer achievements that people have in Halo MCC, so I'm going to be showing you the easiest way. Select a custom game with 2 controllers logged in. Go on Death Island. You can do this with one friend also, but I recommend just doing it by yourself unless you have a friend who's going to easily help you. Select Slayer, and then in options, make sure your vehicle respawn is on never. And this is optional, but you can set your gameplay timer on infinite so that the game doesn't end prematurely if you are boosting something. Now, step 1, what you're going to need to do is with your main account, which is for me obviously on the very top, and then I have my secondary controller on the bottom, which won't be moving for a majority of this video. I'm going to take the Scorpion and bring it to the very top of the island. So if you don't know the map, there's kind of 4 pathways that will lead up to this top middle area, and then you can take this small kind of I don't know, ramp here to make your way to the very top. You can also take teleports and stuff, but we are going to need to get the vehicles up here, so that's what we're going to want to do. We're going to need 1 Scorpion, 1 Ghost, which luckily is right where we need it, and then we're going to need a Warthog, which I'll get later. Now that I'm up here, make sure you go to the red base and just clear out the 2 Banshees. So I'm just going to put them to the side and just temporarily clear out the Ghost. You will need it, but just put it away so that you can park the tank. Now get back in the Scorpion, and what you're going to want to do is reverse back up into that little landing zone where the Ghost was. I'll show you exactly what you're going to want to do here. This is basically what we're doing is creating a ramp that we can drive off of in order to splatter our secondary controller. And we need the ramp in order to get some extra time. So just line yourself up right in the middle and back up. What you're going to want to do is you see the 4 treads on the Scorpion. You're going to want the 2 back ones to be on top of the ramp and the 2 forward ones to be on the regular lighter gray area. Now as you get out, like me, you might fall off the map. Not a big deal. We're going to need to get to the bottom of the map anyways to get a Warthog. So that's what you see me doing here. After I respawn, I'm grabbing a Warthog and then bringing it to the top again, just like I did with the Scorpion. Again, I haven't moved my secondary controller yet. There are very few steps you're going to need to do with your secondary controller. If you're playing with a friend, just have that friend at the red base near the bottom and make him clear the Scorpion and the Warthog out of the way. And he's just going to keep basically waiting or helping you do this. Now that you brought the Warthog up, what we're going to want to do is go back into the Ghost, and we're going to create a little bit of a kicker. I'm going to show you exactly how the Scorpion's lined up. As I mentioned, the 2 back treads are on the landing pad, whereas the 2 front ones are on the ramp. What we're going to want to do now, get in the Ghost and park your Ghost just like I do. What this is going to do, it's going to help you kick your Warthog a little bit higher as you're driving off this ramp. So I like to park it right here. I like to park it sideways. Some people like to park it with the wings going forward. I had more luck with that method right there. Now what we're going to want to do is go to the Warthog, and temporarily, before we do anything, I'm going to go to my secondary controller at the bottom of the screen. And what you're going to want to do is go on the ground level near the red base. You might not spawn at the red base like my controller did, but just clear the Warthog and the Scorpion out of the way just in case, just so you don't get them in the way. And what you're going to want to do is stand right in front of the red base so that you can see the little symbol at the top. Don't stand too close, don't stand too far. This should be the perfect kind of area. And what you're going to want to do now with the top controller is, or your main account, is get a huge long run-in at the ramp that you just built. And what you're going to want to do is hit the Ghost, and then the Ghost will kind of ramp you up into the turret of the Scorpion, and that'll give you the most height and launch distance. Bam, I'm going to keep flying, and now with my secondary controller, as my Warthog is flying, I'm going to make sure to steer myself under that Warthog in order to get a splatter medal. Now, chances are you may or may not get the achievement depending on how long you were in the air. Here I have a timer on screen to show you guys exactly how long I was in the air. In this replay, I was exactly 5 seconds. So I would have gotten it. But if you're not able to get the 5 seconds, just go back up and reset and try again. In this replay, I get a little bit over 5 seconds. This is actually how I got my achievement the very first time. And you'll see that I did get a little bit of extra airborne-ness during my playthrough, and bam. That's how you're going to want to get this achievement, guys. You can do it with 2 controllers. You can do it with one of yourself and 1 friend. Instead of doing it with 3 people with the grenade jump, that's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.